Hey there, welcome to day 17 of Step by Step September. My name is Mary. Today we have a stretching video for our workout, as we've done for the previous few weeks, just really making sure we're balancing between doing some cardio, doing some strength, and stretching. So I hope that you have a really nice stretch today. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get into our stretching. Start will actually be down on the floor for our whole video today. What we're going to do is I'll have you come into this kneeling position. Bring your two big toes to touch. Spread your knees as wide as your mat. So bring your knees out to the edges of your mat if you're using one. If not, just go ahead and spread them out a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to sit our hips back onto our feet and to the heels, and then extend your arms out in front. Really feeling a stretch. I'm actually feeling that in my arms, but just settling into this. Taking some nice deep breaths. I hear a little Boston Terrier. She's very near my hands. Ellie's joined us. Okay, what we'll go ahead and do is we're going to walk our hands over to the right. Stay with your knees pointed forward. Just feeling a stretch in our side body. Oh, hey there, sweet girl. Ellie's here with me. This feels nice. Feeling this down my left arm, into my shoulder, even in my armpit, into my left side body. Alright, we'll go ahead and walk our hands over to the left side. I'm going to have to maneuver around our sweet little Ellie girl here. I'd hate to disrupt her. Stretching out that right side body. Maybe you're having a little bit of a obstacle course yourself with your furry friend or other things in your space. We just roll with it all. Alright, we'll slowly walk our hands back to the center. Come back up onto our knees. And I'm going to go ahead and face you for this next one. We're going to do an arm stretch. We'll get some upper body stuff going. So what you do is bring your arms out to the side. Bring your right arm across your chest. Hook your elbow underneath it. And we're really feeling a stretch across our right arm. You can extend your hand like you're shaking it. Just taking deep breaths, slow deep breaths in these holds. Giving ourselves that permission to kind of let our bodies settle down and recover, recuperate, get a little bit of flexibility going through things. All right, we'll go ahead and switch arms out to the side. This time bringing your left arm across, hooking that right elbow around it. Oh, this feels nice. I love me a recovery day. All right, and then what we'll do is I'll come to the side so you can kind of see. We're going to bring our hands behind our back, clasp them together, and then slowly raise them up until we feel a little bit of a stretch in our chest. And you may even feel this down your biceps some. Don't like crank your arms up and force yourself to come up really high. We're not trying to get them parallel with the floor. If we can get our hands parallel to the floor, that's fine. If not, you just want to go to the degree that your body, you feel that stretch, and get that in there. That stretch in your chest and even into your biceps. Slowly bring your arms back down, release your hands, roll your wrists out if you need to. We're going to go ahead and come to a seated position. I'll have you, I'll kind of sit at an angle here. So you'll tuck your left foot into your right thigh, and you want your right foot pointed out straight. It might look like I'm at an angle because I'm sitting at an angle, but here we'll sit like this, is that I've just got my right foot pointed out straight, left foot tucked in. If you're not able to get your right foot or your left foot all the way up to your thigh, that's okay. You can be down by your knee or your shin, just whatever feels comfortable to you. And what we're going to do is we want to kind of square up our chest. So we want our chest pointed over that right or that extended foot. We're just going to lean forward gently. Make sure you keep a soft little bend in your knee so you're not locking that completely out. And we're going to relax into this. You might feel this across the back of your extended leg. If you can reach your feet, cool. Ankle, shin, knee, thigh. Just go to wherever you can get your body, your hands. Some of us might not be able to get our knee all the way down to the floor. Totally not a problem. I've got a blanket here. You can also use like a pillow or a block, a book. You can rest your knee on that. This way you're not trying to hold it up while you're stretching. And we'll just fold forward into that stretch with that knee elevated a little bit up on the... Oh, hi. Hi. Thank you. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and come up. And we'll switch legs. This time we'll extend that left leg out, tuck that right foot in, or if you did the opposite side, that's okay too. Again, that extended leg straight out in front of us, and tuck that inner foot in, that right foot into the left thigh, knee, shin, so whatever feels good to you. And point your chest over your leg towards your foot, and then go ahead and lean forward, and we'll stretch it out on the other side. Definitely feel a difference in this side compared to the other. That puppy's got a lot of personality and we love her. She likes to hang out with us when we exercise. Do lots of things. So. Hi, sweet girl. Oh, she likes little cheek kisses too. So thank you. She puts her cheek right in our faces, and then we give her little cheek kisses. If we don't, then she gets. Okay. Can you sit over here, please? Thank you. If we don't give them to her, she gets a little bossy about it. She usually gets what she wants. All right, we'll slowly come up out of that. We're gonna extend both legs out. We're gonna do a seated forward fold. I am actually going to grab a blanket for this one. Thank you, right here. Just to kind of show you, you can use a blanket, a pillow, sweatshirt, just anything. I guess we could have used one of these bolsters, but most people have blankets. We might, but maybe not a bolster. So what you can do is put the pillow or the blanket over your thighs, and then as you lean forward, it kind of gives you something to rest your chest and your belly on, and that can really help essentially raise our legs up so we don't feel like we're collapsing all the way down, forcing it down. It can just be a much more comfortable way to do that seated forward fold without having that space and having to hold our upper body, our torso up. So Just keeping a nice flat back as we hinge forward at our hips. Laying down onto that blanket, that pillow, or your thighs, if that's to your degree of flexibility. Excuse me. And reaching your hands forward. That might be at your feet, shins, ankles, knees, might just be sitting on the floor. We're going to go ahead and just relax into this as well. On our next inhale, we'll go ahead and come up to seated. Set that blanket, pillow, towel, whatever you had aside. And we're going to finish up lying down on our backs. Okay. So first we'll just hug our knees into our chest a little bit. That feels nice. Okay. I like doing this one. When you're doing this, you might feel, if you have some tightness in your hip flexors, you might feel a little bit of that. This actually helps stretch those out some. So I like to do this, especially when I've been doing a lot of like squat and jumping type, squat type motions, or jumping, touching the floor, that kind of thing. Go ahead and extend your left leg down and set that on the floor, and keep that right knee up. And what I'll have you do is you're going to roll it over toward the left side of your body. You can, if you like, take that blanket or that pillow that you have and bring that over and rest your knee on it, if that works for you and you're not able to get all the way down to the floor. Or if you want, you can come all the way toward the floor. I'm actually going to use the blanket because bringing my knee down to the floor feels like it's too much pressure. I'm going to open up my right arm like a wing out the side and just extend it, kind of gaze over that hand. We're really getting a nice stretch in our low back. It's a twisting stretch in our spine and our low back. So all right, we'll go ahead and come back to center, rolling back to center. Hug that right knee up to your chest. You can give your ankle a little like ankle circles if you want. Bring your left knee into your chest. Hug it in. Extend your right leg out. Rest it on the floor. I'm gonna move my trusty little blanket over on this side. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Go ahead and roll that knee over toward the right. Open up your left hand like a wing and kind of extend it out to the side. Being really gentle, we're not forcing that knee down to the floor, blanket, pillow, whatever we've got there. If you have a yoga block, that works as well. You could even stack a couple of those or some books up. I hope this is all feeling as good to you guys as it's feeling to me. These recovery days are really very important part of our movement habits, just as a way to take care of our body and work it in a different way than the push-ups or the jumps and the squats and the intense movements. It's so important. So I hope that it's feeling good to you. All right, we're slowly gonna come out. Again, hug that left knee into your chest. Bring that right leg in. If you want, you can go ahead and stay lying down. You wanna do a few more stretches, anything else that feels good to your body. But we'll go ahead and wrap things up for the day. So I'll come up to a seated position, but again, don't feel pressure to do that yourselves. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll be back again tomorrow. I hope that this rest and recovery felt really good to you. Take kind care of yourself the rest of the day. And yeah, I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take it easy.